here in this one.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
You know, they really made a lot of good quality reads down there. Took some chances, but feeling more calculated than risky.
In a moment now to reset the lines, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball.
Shooting for New Orleans.
On the court for the Mavericks. They got Macy. Reggie Bullock is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Finney Smith in at the power forward.
A second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size. Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
Macy against Ingram, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Tries it from 19. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Ingram's got 8 points.
Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. A little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
And guys, you have to admit that Brandon Ingram is only getting better as a player.
I'm raising my hand, GA. I admit it. You see me? I'm raising my hand. He's committed to living up to his all-star potential, and even though he's a player that had a change of scenery in the early part of his career after being a high draft choice, that's not mattering to Brandon Ingram. Maximizing his potential does matter, and we're seeing that hard work pay off.
Graham kicks to Hart. Just 5 to shoot from downtown, and with that, the Maverick lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Graham.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And Greg, you made your money on the defensive end. What was the toughest kind of player to defend? A one-on-one guy or a constant movement type of player?
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Out to the wing. Here's Macy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his second personal
foul. He got whacked. There shouldn't be much debate there.
Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
Satoransky's checked in for the Pelicans. Hart the pass to Satoransky. Here's Valanciunas. Rebound by Macy. Mavericks leading by 8. Here he goes, and he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Now, here's Satoransky. Burke covering. And Satoransky kicks to Hart. No good from outside. And it's Burke with the ball for Dallas. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Zion Williamson. David, what's the news?
Well, Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. And, guys, he said it is a broken leg. And you can imagine how much pain he's in right now. There's no shot of him coming back in this one. And, in fact, he might be sidelined for a longer time period. That is not what his team wanted to hear, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Guys, the only thing he can wish for is that the prognosis isn't quite as bad as they're making it out to be.
Yeah, that's a tough one. He's really hoping for better news than that, but that does not sound good.
So it's Dallas. 13 points up at the end of the period. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different. Finney Smith's checked in for Dallas. Macy comes in for Burke. And a change for the Pelicans. Marshall, he's checked in for Hernan Gomez. Valanciunas inside. He's against Porzingis. Shot is good, and the Mavericks lead is cut to just 11 on the basket from Valanciunas. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Alexander Walker and Ingram share wing duty. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Marshall in at the 4 spot. Now the pass to Hardaway. And Macy kicks to Hardaway. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Mavericks leading by 11. Pass to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
It's Ingram on the wing. Headed by Porzingis. And it's Ingram missing. For Dallas, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Doncic passes to Macy. Can't hit that one. And New Orleans will come the other way. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. Passes it to Ingram. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Valanciunas. That one, no good. Nice D from Porzingis. Mavericks shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Well, a lot of teams are going smaller these days, but big man Jonas Valanciunas still earning steady minutes year after year.
Efficient scoring and a presence on the glass. He's able to punish teams inside if they want to play small ball.
Alexander Walker passes to Satoransky. Picked away. Fast break, Dallas. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown's checked in for Porzingis. Coley Stein comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Marshall. Josh Hart comes in for Alexander Walker. And Devontae Graham subbed in for Satoransky. To the inside. Pass to Macy. Inside, here's Colin Stein, and Coley Stein throws it down.
Coley Stein, you've got to talk mostly about the agility that this young big has, rolling well after the screen.
The pass to Ingram. Oh, the jam by Ingram.
And that's big time from B.I.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. To the middle, here's Coley Stein. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Hart kicks to Hayes. Pass to Graham. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the third.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Macy with it. 5 points in the game. The feed to Brown. Now here's Hart for 3. Ingram. Mavericks with the rebound. Macy's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Brunson the pass to Macy. And it's blocked. Here's Hart. And here's Ingram from the arc, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle. You can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Jalen Brunson out there with Burke. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Macy, and it's Brown in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Macy. That one falls.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Pelicans trail by 19. It's Ingram on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Maverick shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And Macy kicks to Brown. And here is Macy. Count the basket. And the Mavericks lead by 21.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Back to Hernan Gomez. And Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. So no problem for Dallas as they get... the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step